when it comes to sexual harassment claims against Canada's top soldier and the fact that he believed he was untouchable and had Canada's top politicians under his control, as Vance did, the buck always stops with the Prime Minister. Now, the Prime Minister is positioning Katie Telford to take the blame. Lord knows she's not the first woman he's thrown under the bus. But isn't it true that when the Prime Minister says he believes women, what he actually means is he's going to be covering up for the boys?
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, I am pleased to see the member opposite highlight the responsibilities of the Prime Minister in these issues, because there were questions and allegations about General Vance before he was even appointed to the position of Chief of Defence Staff under the previous Prime Minister, in which the leader of the official opposition was Associate Minister of Defence. We know that there were follow-ups, there were investigations, and they chose to move forward nonetheless. We moved forward with processes back in 2018 that weren't able to come through because the complainant did not want more information disclosed.
The Honourable Deputy Leader of the Opposition.
Well, he is one of the boys. He knows these women who are overly sensitive and emotional and just experience things differently. The fact is, in March 2018, the Prime Minister knew the incident of him inappropriately groping a young woman in 2008 was going to be revealed, and he was going to have to explain for that. So, isn't it true the real reason the Prime Minister covered up for General Vance is because he knew he had skeletons he was going to have to deal with?
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, the respect and the support that this government has demonstrated every step of the way for people who come forward with stories of allegations, with experiences of mistreatment is consistent and will continue to be what we stand for. That the official opposition needs to stoop to the level of disgusting personal attacks is yet another example of the loss they feel of being even slightly relevant at a time when there is a pandemic where the solutions are based on science, at a time where a government has demonstrated through a budget that we are there for Canadians. All they can do is sling mud.
The Honourable Deputy Leader of the Opposition.
Oh, now the Prime Minister is the victim. Give me a break. The fact is the Prime Minister and his government covered up serious allegations of sexual misconduct against the Chief of the Defence Staff, and now he's covering up his cover-up by saying he didn't know. It's just not believable. What's believable is this. The Prime Minister only pretends to be a feminist when, in fact, he's at the top of the old boys club. Just a wink and a nudge. Don't worry, boys. Your secret is safe with him. Isn't that the truth?
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
No, Mr. Speaker, that is not the truth. The committee has heard from multiple witnesses for 3 months, including non-partisan public servants, that the details of the allegation were unknown. The record is clear. The Deputy Secretary of Cabinet testified, quote, "I did not have information even about the nature of the complaint or specifics that would have enabled further action." The former Ombudsman testified at committee that he could not provide any details. He said, quote, "I took the investigation as far as I could with the complainant's authority." We need a better system to better support complainants coming forward.
The Honourable